All animals are equal, but some animals are more equal than others. War is peace, freedom is slavery, ignorance is strength. Who controls the past, controls the future, who controls the present, controls the past. Doublethink means the power of holding two contradictory beliefs in one's mind simultaneously, and accepting both of them. If you want to keep a secret, you must also hide it from yourself. Perhaps one did not want to be loved so much as to be understood. If liberty means anything at all, it means the right to tell people what they do not want to hear. But if thought corrupts language, language can also corrupt thought. It was a bright cold day in April, and the clocks were striking 13. In a time of deceit, telling the truth is a revolutionary act. We shall meet in the place where there is no darkness. Political language is designed to make lies sound truthful and murder respectable, and to give an appearance of solidity to pure wind. If you want a picture of the future, imagine a boot stamping on a human face, forever. The most effective way to destroy people is to deny and obliterate their own understanding of their history. In the face of pain, there are no heroes. The creatures outside looked from pig to man, and from man to pig, and from pig to man again, but already it was impossible to say which was which. The best books are those that tell you what you know already. Every generation imagines itself to be more intelligent than the one that went before it, and wiser than the one that comes after it. Until they become conscious, they will never rebel, and until after they have rebelled, they cannot become conscious. If you loved someone, you loved him, and when you had nothing else to give, you still gave him love. Being in a minority, even in a minority of one, did not make you mad. Reality exists in the human mind and nowhere else. The essence of being human is that one does not seek perfection. People sleep peaceably in their beds at night only because rough men stand ready to do violence on their behalf. On the whole, human beings want to be good, but not too good, and not quite all the time. 4 legs good, 2 legs bad. The only good human being is a dead one. Confession is not betrayal. What you say or do doesn't matter, only feelings matter. If they could make me stop loving you, that would be the real betrayal. Men can only be happy when they do not assume that the object of life is happiness. Of pain, you could wish only one thing, that it should stop. Nothing in the world was so bad as physical pain. Your worst enemy, he reflected, was your own nervous system. At any moment, the tension inside you was liable to translate itself into some visible symptom. Man serves the interests of no creature except himself. If you can feel that staying human is worthwhile, even when it can't have any result whatsoever, you've beaten them. At 50, everyone has the face he deserves. He wears a mask, and his face grows to fit it. Let's face it, our lives are miserable, laborious, and short. To see what is in front of one's nose needs a constant struggle. It is a feeling of relief, almost of pleasure, at knowing yourself at last, genuinely down and out. We are the dead, our only true life is in the future. The consequences of every act are included in the act itself. The further a society drifts from the truth, the more it will hate those that speak it. The distinguishing mark of man is the hand, the instrument with which he does all his mischief. Man is the only real enemy we have. Remove man from the scene, and the root cause of hunger and overwork is abolished forever. I hate purity, I hate goodness, I don't want virtue to exist anywhere, I want everyone to be corrupt to the bones. The end was contained in the beginning. Some ideas are so stupid that only intellectuals believe them. The stars are a free show, it doesn't cost anything to use your eyes. If there is hope, it lies in the prose. You will be hollow, we shall squeeze you empty, and then we shall fill you with ourselves. Though it is unreal, it is not meaningless. What happens to you here is forever. Within certain limits, it is actually true that the less money you have, the less you worry. There, comrades, is the answer to all our problems. It is summed up in a single word: man. To an ordinary human being, love means nothing if it does not mean loving some people more than others. Even through the shut window pane, the world looked cold. It is fatal to look hungry, it makes people want to kick you. Happiness can exist only in acceptance. So long as human beings stay human, death and life are the same thing. When the white man turns tyrant, it is his own freedom that he destroys. Most people get a fair amount of fun out of their lives, but on balance life is suffering, and only the very young or the very foolish imagine otherwise. Poverty frees them from ordinary standards of behavior, just as money frees people from work. Weak or strong, clever or simple, we are all brothers. Beauty is meaningless until it is shared. Inequality was the price of civilization. The aim of the joke is not to degrade the human being, but to remind him that he is already degraded. Now he had recognized himself as a dead man. It became important to stay alive as long as possible. I have no wish to take life, not even human life. It is a corrupting thing to live one's real life in secret. One should live with the stream of life, not against it. It's a beautiful thing, the destruction of words. Liberal, a power worshipper without power. When a man has a black face, suspicion is proof. Where there is equality, there can be sanity. Public opinion is less tolerant than any system of law. The revolution will be complete when the language is perfect. Freedom of the press, if it means anything at all, means the freedom to criticize and oppose. Perhaps a man really dies when his brain stops, when he loses the power to take in a new idea. The greatest enemy of clear language is insincerity. Stupidity was as necessary as intelligence, and as difficult to attain. In general, the greater the understanding, the greater the delusion, the more intelligent, the less sane.